next week people will be going to San Antonio. The chapter, from what I understand, we are got a full crew going, so they're ready to rock and roll at Nerd Nation.
Who is he?
Who's going?
Yeah.
I don't know specific names. It's mostly people from the Paris campus.
Are you going?
There's like 8
No,
going
I
and
can't.
there's 10.
Can't afford that much time off.
Yeah.
So,
You are gonna have fun. They're really sweet people down there.
Who's
Yeah.
going? Oh, you don't know who's going?
You'll love Diane Mason. She's
I know Jeremy and I think Diane.
Oh yeah,
Diane
she's
and
so
Jeremy.
nice.
yeah, they'll probably be
The
going.
sweetest. Yeah, I'd love to.
She'll pretty much just want to adopt you by the end of
Yeah,
the trip.
yeah.
She's like, Sarah, just leave me
So-
to Paris. I'll just adopt you.
So give us a report when you come back. Let us know what's up.
I saw something though. I think it's the Paris campus. It's like collecting pencils.
Yeah.
I did see it.
So we haven't been doing that, have we?
We've announced it a couple times here,
Okay.
but no one has brought any pencils, so.
Okay. Well, if we're able to do it.
Well, they're supposed to be
I can bring them and turn
unsharpened.
in whenever I
Yeah.
go.
They're supposed to be
Yellow
unsharpened.
and
Yeah.
unsharpened.
Yeah, I don't think you
That's
can.
so fun.
They're supposed to be
I'd like to
unsharpened
camera
number
with
2
scissors.
pencils. Yeah. But yellow. So they're not supposed to be green, red, purple, blue, whatever. They're supposed to be yellow, and they're going to Kenya, I think. So, if you have some, bring them next week. You know, well,
I'm going.
you're gone. So if you got some, I guess bring them to me between now and Tuesday, and I'll just leave them. If I get any, I'll leave them in my mailbox. So if you want to check my mailbox just real quick.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have some unsharpened number 2 yellow pencils that you'd like to give to students in Kenya, bring them. So that, and then the food drive with the anything new on. We're just plugging along on the drug-free walk.
As far as the things that I'm in control of, yes, I don't know if any of the professors are able to give extra credit to students. If we got anybody.
I understand.
We also need to bring need to have a faculty member there the day of the walk.
Okay, that might. You're gone, right?
Yeah.
That might be a problem.
Right. I don't know if you got any of my emails this semester.
I did, and I was trying to figure out how to coordinate on the Saturday. I can be there Friday night,
Okay.
so I'll be there Friday night. But on Saturday, it's pretty much going to be.
Any faculty member?
Yeah,
That's what she said.
I could ask Miss A.
you can. I think she's gone once. You can ask her. Ask her, but I've got something with my church that day that I can't get out of.
She was wondering if you had any other people for the list you might have. Not that's been communicated to me.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that.
You pretty much can. You take new classes.
Yeah.
What we'll,
I have it on the list.
what we'll do at the very least is we'll make sure to get you a sign-up sheet that'll say PJC on it, and we can. And on Friday, I can bring them, and we'll make sure to have them. So for Saturday, there will be a clipboard with a sign-up sheet for PJC, so that the students who do show can sign that sheet.
She had wanted to get a head count because right now we're going to be filling in wherever is necessary. We're not going to have like a specific task that we're working on.
Yeah, we won't. Honestly, we won't know the head count until the day of.
Right.
I mean, it's one of those we honestly will not. We'll be surprised.
Sure. Well, and that's the thing is that I don't know if anybody had said to any of the professors that they were going to make it. So I just gave her the sheet that we had passed around the day ago.
Perfect. Okay. We'll do some more checking on that. Let's see. Anybody do anything? I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I feel like I'm in class. Anybody tell me what was the country that started World War I? Anyone?
That started it?
Anyone?
Was it?
Sorry, I'm being facetious
Oh,
here.
okay, like Serbia or something.
Well, Austria-Hungary and Germany. So, I mean, and we covered it like 2 classes before, and like, anyone remember? So, did anyone?
We attempted to find the movie list. That was,
Okay.
We couldn't find it. I couldn't
I
find it.
couldn't
I was
find it.
about it. It's
I don't know
Anybody
what
have
movie
any
you're talking
topics
about.
yet?
Does-
Potential topics?
Yeah.
I like the 3D printing idea.
Okay.
There's a lot of research on
The what idea?
the 3D printout of the
3D printing
organs.
Yeah. Should I give, I wrote down from last week.
Okay.
We have one good student who's like Mr. Phi Theta Kappa in Sulphur Springs.
Yeah.
And he's actually done some stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So he's made the rest of you look really
We got another one, though. She just wasn't there.
That's true. So we have two in Sulphur Springs.
Stephanie
So
Gray.
Sulphur Springs is like putting you guys in the dust, okay? Just to let you
Thanks
know.
for that.
There's only like 3 people who show up to the
Exactly.
meetings.
Exactly. So, what?
We have more attendance than Paris most of the time.
Sometimes, yeah. Hopefully I'm going to spell this right.
Marker don't put on.
One possible suggestion was to do something as far as prosthetics.
I saw something about stem cell research to help grow.
Okay. Well, these are, what we're doing right now is just coming up with possible ideas. And for example, with prosthetics, one possible way that was suggested was through the use of microprocessors, that the microprocessors would be put in the prosthetic device, and the microprocessors in the prosthetic device would ensure that the prosthetic device would be coordinated with the rest of the body. So how would you, to stimulate the, say if you were cut off at the knee, how would you stimulate, make sure that the leg and the knee coordinate with each other and function? So it's kind of similar to Oscar Pretorius, the runner from South Africa. He was a double amputee, and they outfitted him with blades. And they're blades with very strong springs, etc. in it, so that he actually can run an 800-meter race as fast as, if not faster than, most able-bodied people. And so in the designation of prosthetics with microprocessors, etc., can you actually make a prosthetic device that functions better than a natural device? Should we do that? Should we work in that area? Another possibility under this prosthetics, similar to with the organs, but 3D modeling in prosthetics. So what is the technology as far as 3D technology in manufacturing, designing a prosthetic that would fit perfectly? Because you would do 3D modeling to make sure that the device and the body are copacetic with each other. And then one last part on this was
Who gives that?
You tried.
yeah, thank you. Was the use, there we go, I like this one.
Hey,
The use of bionics. That could we, or have we gotten to the point with prosthetics that if you said, my arm is not strong enough, I want to be a baseball pitcher, could we, or would that be okay, to go ahead and cut off your regular arm and outfit you with a new arm that would be strong enough that you could throw a 99-mile-an-hour fastball? Is that, as far as ethical and moral and other things, is that okay, or is that crossing the line? So in terms of bionics, we're almost to the point where we can design the $6 million man in reality. You said stem cell research. Somebody else was talking about good old herbal medicines. That as far as herbal medicines are concerned, what is the status, or what should be as far as patents? Should we allow people to, if you go and grow something, whatever that may be, and you develop a specific strand of an herb, should you be allowed to patent it, and you would be the only one that could grow that particular plant?
Monsanto does.
Yeah. But if you could come up with an herb that would cure cancer, should you be allowed to say, this is my plant, everybody hands off, nobody else has access to the plant unless they come through me and pay $1 million for access to the medicines that I developed from that plant. Is that okay? Or do we say plants that are here are things of nature, you can't patent them, so if you come up with a great plant or you find a great plant or a new use for a plant, good for you, you have to share it with everybody. So you're not going to make a fortune off of that because everybody can go out and get that same plant and develop the same thing.
That's actually happening right now up in Colorado. They came up with a new strain of a plant that it doesn't cure cancer, but it helps for seizures.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any mental effects to it at all. So for children that have seizures,
Okay.
It's being recommended for that, but you can't get it anywhere but Colorado.
Yeah, and if it costs you $50,000 to go through the process of finding that, should you be given at least a patent or something to get your $50,000 investment back?
Sure.
Or do we say, because it's curing seizures and it's for the good of humanity, thank you for the $50,000 investment. Everyone says you're a good person, Charlie Brown, and we move on. Another possibility as far as the herbal medicines would be dealing, and this is kind of more up my bailiwick, what kind of regulations should we have on herbal medicines? Right now they are not regulated. So basically on herbal medicines, you've seen the ads at about 3 in the morning. You have a certain condition, whatever that condition may be. Take this product and the condition will magically go away.
It's not FDA approved.
This will cure whatever ails you. If you're not able to perform properly, whatever it may be, take this little pill and you will be well liked by everyone. Should there be regulations on this type of thing? I mean, having seen just an ad, I couldn't believe this ad. I think I saw it last night. But it's now coming out to say that there are certain side effects that are coming from people who are taking Viagra. They're getting something else is going wrong, so now there's a lawyer that's advertising, have you taken Viagra? If so, you may be eligible to be part of this class action lawsuit against the makers of Viagra because it is now causing heart palpitations or something in males between the certain ages. So if you took Viagra between this year and this year, you are eligible to be part of a lawsuit.
That's already a target audience, though. I mean, it's going to be a male throughout a certain age group.
Yeah, but you want to look 30, I'm going to sound sexist here, you want to look 30 years younger? Take this particular herbal medicine and it will take years off of your skin and your body and you will look like you did when you graduated from high school. So not just males, females as well, although there are a lot of males that would probably buy a product to look younger as well. But when it comes to herbal medicines, should there be regulations in place? Are they as dangerous or whatever as quote-unquote real medicine?
And that's the thing, is that do the regulations that we have really protect us if they're constantly being sued? It's an FDA-approved drug, but you get like 5 commercials a day, different ones.
Exactly. Is it better off to bring the FDA in, or do we leave the FDA out? Because if the FDA gets involved in a medicine, then the release of that medicine is usually delayed by at least 15 years because the FDA requires so many tests and so many regulations in place before you can market it. If you had a herbal medicine that would cure a particular disease and it's available in Mexico or wherever else, is it helping or hurting in order to guarantee that that product is safe? Or are we better off just for people who are desperate for cures for these diseases to let them take it and we go without the regulations? So which is better, the Wild West of medicine or the calm, collected Puritan version of medicine?
Well, a lot of people go outside the country to get medical stuff,
Yeah.
like fly over here and stuff.
Yeah, should that be allowed? So those are some of the ideas that our good folks, the good students, and Sulphur Springs have come up with. So be thinking,
More interesting.
It's probably better than Paris though.
probably,
Don't lose that.
They're kind of
but don't go like making yourself feel better because you're still behind folks in Sulphur Springs. So don't justify we're just as good or just as bad as Paris.
We almost came up with a movie.
we gotta start somewhere.
We can only go uphill from here.
That's right.
We're
That's
doing
right.
good.
So be thinking about if any of these ideas trigger something in you. Trigger.
That's how it looks like.
With the
If
prosthetic.
we do prosthetics, I think we should watch Young Frankenstein, because it has the guy with the wooden arms.
Yes.
I like what you're saying. I like it.
Or we could watch Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail because of Black Knight.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Tis but a flesh wound.
Exactly.
We definitely do.
How would prosthetics help the Black Knight in Monty Python? I bet we'd be the only chapter that would come up with a project along
They
those
would not
lines.
win. They might just feel bad for us.
Just with that.
So-
We'll give them something.
You shall not pass.
Exactly. Until you answer these questions.
Yeah.
So we have basically 3 weeks left. Basically. So we need to, if we're going to do anything at all, because just for a head count, how many of you are graduating this semester? 4, 5. So half of you are graduating this semester. So that means for those that aren't, we need something to work off of when we come back in the summer/fall. So help us out and help us get started. So that's your assignment, along with the movie list, along with the poster.
Got it.
Okay. Along with the party.
Party on.
Exactly. So while we are partying, we need to come up with some of these things because they're going to ask you, what are you guys doing in Greenville?
We had a party.
We talked about some stuff.
Exactly. So
I almost picked up.
So that's what we need to be working on. And again, we're going to start the drive on the 13th, which is Monday, isn't it? Is that Monday?
Yes.
Yeah.
How
So
long does that
Monday.
last till?
It's going to last till April 30th.
April 30th.
Yeah. I think, or whatever the last Friday in April is,
We could.
if you have your calendar.
Okay, we're collecting from April 13th to May 7th, and we're going to deliver May 8th.
That's it, okay. So the first Friday in May, we will be delivering.
So on the poster, we're gonna have something that's gonna be a toiletry drive that has diapers and household items.
Mhm.
We're gonna be collecting from April 13th to May 7th. We're gonna deliver on May 8th. Do you want me to
Don't even
say-
put the deliver part on there. Just
Okay.
say April 13th to May 7th.
Do it. Shoot.
Women need arms of hope, fish.
Yes.
And then drop off in the front lobby.
Yep.
So we are going to have a spot where we can drop.
We will have a table set up. Now, what we'll probably do, you can say drop off at the table in the front lobby, but what I'll probably do, and it'll be up to other instructors, is I'll probably offer a bonus point or two for somebody to contribute to our drive, and I want them to bring it here to the classroom so that I can see that you actually brought something. And maybe I need some like tag or something on it so that if you try to double dip, it's like, oh dang it, I forgot to bring my stuff. I need those bonus points. Oh, there's some stuff on the table. So, yeah. So something cool. Anything you can make that looks cool that includes diapers and toothpaste on it.
And it needs to be in black and white.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we do not have a color printer budget. We don't even have a color printer. So.
Oh, wait, don't you have some of that colored paper you can put on it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
We can jack
I have
it
either
up.
green or yellow. So we can make it. So what we probably should do is pick a color for that. And then whatever other color, I'll make some more copies of the drug-free walkathon and put it on the other color paper. So we'll we'll make it look spring-like. We'll have green and yellow everywhere,
Sounds good.
so that people can be amazed and feel good about the spring, because green and yellow just makes you feel happy, doesn't it? Okay. Anything for the good of the cause? Anything for the bad of the cause?
So party tomorrow? Not tomorrow. Wednesday. Party Wednesday for him.
That's for the bad of the cause.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you like?
What do I like?
Yeah, what should I get you?
I like food.
Okay.
Do you like chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
I like chocolate. I'll give you some.
What do you like to eat though?
Yeah, what kind of theme would you like?
Theme.
We'd be like
I want
really
it to be
long
a
with
costume
chocolate.
party.
I'm gonna come as a four costume.
I mean, do you want it like Italian, American, Mexican, Brazilian, Russian, Czechoslovakian?
Did you know you can tell Czech farmers
Come with a horse.
by what they grow?
No.
Yeah, there are corn checks, wheat checks, and rice checks.
There you go. And when they get married, is it that they find their checkmate?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Cannot compete with the master.
Until the pun strikes again.
Exactly. I have a horde of them.
Anything's fine for the party.
So it's not next week, but the week after. So you said it's the
Or is it
22nd
this
that
week?
we're having?
It's next
22nd.
22nd.
Oh, so not next week.
Not next week. So next week, do your real work.
Yeah.
Anyone who does not do their world work and have anything as far as a theme for honors in action or posters or anything else that they're supposed to have does not get invited to the party.
Okay.
It's on tape. So, do your work next week or you do not get invited. We will have bouncers at the door that will not allow you entry. So, be thinking on that. We have like a minute left.
I just want to say I got hired on over at Lewis Power Sports. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep making meetings.
Okay.
If there's any questions though about the drug walkathon, email me.
Okay. Just, I'll make sure to mention, it's 6 o'clock on the Friday night, correct? I think that's when we're more or less, is it 5, 6, somewhere in there? I didn't bring my notes.
Are we doing something
I wrote down
exactly on the walkathon?
Yeah, I think it's 4 to 6. 6 is in there somewhere.
Okay, so 6 o'clock on the Friday night down at the farmer's market. Anyone who can be there, that's for assembling, setup, preparation,
Right.
etc.
Talking about it, we were talking about 4 to 6.
At 4? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down in the notes anyway.
Okay, so I'll double check with you, Dave, and we'll make sure to have the time. And then on that Saturday, the walk itself begins at 9 o'clock. So be at the farmer's market if you can around 9 o'clock on Saturday, May 2nd to walk and wear your t-shirt if you can. Let's see. Will you be there at the walk on Saturday? Will you be there? 9 o'clock? No? Whoa, no. Okay. Will you be our camera person?
I'll be your camera person.
Okay.
You can't take pictures.
Okay.
He's like, oh.
Whoever shows up wearing a t-shirt, assemble them and take a picture, please. And then also, if you would, make sure to get their names.
So are we simply just going to walk it? We're not going to be in charge of anything?
I don't think so,
That's
although
probably for the best.
if
That's probably
yeah, but I've got something for the next 5 Saturdays.
Ew.
Yeah,
That makes me sad for you.
thank you.
I'm sorry.
Words with friends.
No, it's work
Really?
base.
We're in PTK meeting,
Work
Nathan.
base.
Exactly.
It
That's
is.
like disrespectful.
Priorities.
It is.
Where's our sergeant at arms?
Being entertained at the same time.
Or something.
So, okay,
Right.
be gone from this here
I dropped
place.
an airplane